Hello guys and welcome back to the next episode of my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Let's Play. In the previous episode, we met Steven and he told us how to Mega Evolve. He gave us our Mega Bracelet hype. And he also told us to make our way to Fortree City where the next gym is. And yeah, so we're on our way, Route 119. And we're going to work our way all the way up north on this route. Try and make our way to Fortree. Fingers crossed, so that we can get closer to that next gym badge. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. How are you guys today? Hopefully you guys are good. Why can't I go through there? What? There's loads and loads of trainers knocking around here. Do I know who you are? No, I don't, because you're hiding in the long grass. I've got no idea. Yep, I'm pretty good. Happy Friday to you all. Hopefully you've had a good week. I hope I've had a good week. As you know, I do tend to record the episodes, each week's episodes, all together, more or less in one go. So, for me, this week isn't even something I'm considering yet. And yet, now you're watching it, it's been and gone. So hopefully it's been a good week for you guys. And actually, while you're watching it, I'm probably recording some more for the following week. That's the beauty of my recording setup at the moment. I currently work a 4-day week, which is good for me, but I'm fairly sure my bank manager doesn't particularly appreciate it. But it does mean that 4 days a week I work as a teacher, and then Fridays I work as a YouTuber, kind of. It also gives me the opportunity to just have a break and a rest from certain situations that are going on around me, and I decided that for my own sanity, going part-time was probably the best thing to do. And I have to say that it actually has been. It puts strain on me in one regard because I'm not earning as much money, but it also means that I get to focus a lot more on my YouTube channel, but also on my friends. And on all the cool people that I've met so far doing YouTube. And honestly, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to do YouTube. If I didn't have this day, I wouldn't be able to record the videos that I record because during the rest of the week I have no time whatsoever. So yeah, there you go. So I'm just sitting casually on my day off, recording me some Pokemons and having a great time doing it. Here we go. So Shiro is going to face off against this Dustox. I don't think so, because that's not going to work out too effectively. So let's switch into the Kool-Aid. We're going to go for the Psycho Cut. And hopefully we'll be able to get some nice critical damage going on right here. Silver Wind, eh? Oh, we can eat that up. Well done, Kool-Aid. Well done, Kool-Aid. That's ace. So, there you go. Bam, bam, bam. Right, so, Dustox fainted. Happy days. We've got lots of bug trainers around and about here, haven't we? So, Shiro gets some nice levels. Ingrain. I don't think I'm going to learn Ingrain. I quite like the idea of Ingrain, but if you use Ingrain, it means you can't swap out of battle anymore. So I don't like to be locked in if I can help it, just in case. You never know what's going to happen, and if they swap into a Pokemon that's going to be able to bop Shiro, then we don't really want to have that happen. Anyway, Shiro is leveled up to level 34 now. So we're going to have Faraday and Kato up front. As you can see, I do still have Latias in the party. It's not always going to be a proper party member, and that is why I've not changed the layout. So you're like looking at it thinking, well, it says that she's got a Loki, the Sableye, and he's not in the party. Well, it's because if you watched the previous episode, you'll have seen that Steven ambushed me somewhat, and in order to be able to bring Latias into our party, in order to be able to catch it, we had to send somebody back to the PC. And until we get to Fortree City, I can't get Loki back. But Loki is an official team member, and we're not really using Latias too much. So I'm not going to change the layout just because of that, to be honest. It's not, yeah. Anyway, if you're grumpy about it, then I apologise. But that was the call I made. I mean, I could have changed the layout, but meh. It's work, innit? It's work. So, we're tooting on the blue flutes. We're waking up Mega Manectric, Mega Faraday right there. Because we're going to use that Fire Fang. Now, we've been poisoned, but we will be able to heal that up, so we should be okay. Let's go for that final Fire Fang. Take out the Gloom. Everybody be happy. Bam! Everybody apart from Gloom. And Gloom is not going to be very happy about this at all. But that's not my call. You were the one that popped out of the grass to attack us. I know. What were you expecting? I suppose we could have just run away. Maybe next time we'll just run away. I only have one Petra Berry left, so I'm not gonna use that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the antidote instead. Cool beans. Right, so anybody else that we need to fight? You don't want to fight us, do you? You're just kind of chilling out on your bike. That's because you can't... Hello, we've got a... We have got some kind... I think that must be a Tropius. Oh my goodness, listen to its roar. Where the heck is it? That is really scary. Oh, it's up there, look. Oh my goodness, if you heard that, you would totally walk in the opposite direction, wouldn't you? You really would. That's like, please don't come near me, you kind of roar. Oh no, actually. I don't know if we want to catch it, but I do want to see what it's got, because it's got... Oh, dang it! I pressed the button too fast. That was my fault. I wanted to see why it had the exclamation mark, because usually, well, obviously, when it's got the exclamation mark, it means that there's something special about it. Either it's at a high level, or it has an egg move, or it's got its hidden ability. So I was quite interested to see what that was. I think if I come across Pokemon with their hidden abilities, or shiny Pokemon or something, then I would definitely be catching it. Or something that perhaps I haven't got in the decks yet, so I should have really caught that Gloom, because as you can see, I've not got that in my decks yet. Anyway, we've got Pokemon Ranger Catherine, who's sending out a Breloom, so we're going to go into Artemis real quick. Because Artemis should be able to deal with this Breloom pretty well. Come on, Artemis, come on out, let's show this Breloom what we're made of. Anyway, I just had this, like, real vivid recollection of the fact that we haven't actually used Kato for a really long time. We need to get Marshtomp out here at some point. Not at this point in time, because that would be foolish. But at some point in time. Although, to be fair, it did steamroller through Watson's gym, so... Oh, I see you there, Breloom. But that's okay, because I think Artemis has got guts. So that's going to help us. Do you have anybody else that we need to fight? Or not? Oh, Faraday's leveling up. That's awesome sauce. And we defeated Pokemon Ranger Catherine. Thank you very much, Catherine. That was a good game. So, yeah, I should maybe technically have tried to catch that Gloom because we don't have one in the decks yet, but... That kind of thing. Dex completion, I suppose we can do. In and around recording times. Oh my goodness. It's another one of those sort of child catchers. Dustox. Hello, Dustox. You realise that your Pokemon trainer looks like he goes around catching children with his nets? Very scary. I mean, who decided? Who in Game Freak decided that that was a good design for that bug catcher? Really? Not me. That was not me. I did not decide that. I would not have put him in. Okay, Dustox is gone. Which is always good. Taylor, look at him. He's like, I don't know what it is about him, but he creeps me out. That bug catcher creeps me out. Is there anybody else that we need to fight? I don't really want to pass upon the opportunity to fight more trainers, to be honest. I know we probably don't need too much more XP, but we do need to keep leveling. Keep steadily leveling these Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. Fortree Gym. The Fortree... Oh, look there. Oh, I've flipping talking to me now. There was another question, explanation mark on the dex nav. Oh, it's another one of those bug maniacs. Oh, freaky. Oh, what was I going to say? Fortree, is that a flying type gym or is it a grass type gym? I always forget. constantly forgetting, because I always think it should be a grass type gym. But I think it might be a flying type gym. I can't remember. My memory is absolutely ridiculous. I wish we'd never met. Yeah, you and me both, mate. I'm just going to real quickly go and report you to Officer Jenny right now. Because there's a little boy over here. Is that that's who your next victim's going to be? Dude, I'm just come to warn you. Yeah, you finally caught me. I think he was expecting the bud catcher too. Come on, Doug. We're going to get away from here. Oh no, it's a chibi. It's a chibi. Right, Chibi, I'm going to have to destroy you, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm going to continue to use Kato for a little bit. Super effective. See you later. See ya. Sorry, Chibi. And Kato levels up, which is nice. Okay, so you have another Chibi. The other Chibi. Chibi 1 and Chibi 2. It's like Tweedledum and Tweedledee or something. Thing 1, Thing 2. Chibi 1, Chibi 2. Volbeat and Illumise. Hello, hello. Kato eats that up. I'm sorry, it's just not going to work. Catch this rock slide. Thank you very much. Oh, Kato, I missed using you. You are Opie. And we defeated Bugcatcher Doug. Now, Doug, just listen to me. You need to run as fast as you can south away from these other bug catchers that are lurking about. They've told you they've come to catch bugs, but actually they've come to catch you. Oh my goodness, that Tropius roar is just crazy. Will I join in the mimic circle? What? Have I fought all those mimics? I think I might have. About this guy here. No, this is the last one, I think. We're the mimic circle. We mimic you. Hopefully this is the last one of these I have to find. The Masquerain. Probably got a water type move. That's alright. We're alright. We're alright right now. I'm just going to go for another rock slide. Because I'm happy with that. He is powerful. Goodbye. Kato. And a Ninjask. Ninjask. Let's go into Artemis. I know Artemis is still poisoned, but loads of HP still. And that's just going to give us a bit of an attack boost as well. So hopefully we'll be able to take out this Ninjask in one fell aerial ace. Come on, Artemis. You can do this. Good. Oh, I really like the design on Ninjask. I was really impressed when I saw that. And I was also quite impressed by the new kind of evolution it brought with it. So that if you had an empty slot in your party and a Pokeball, a Shed Ninja would appear as well, which I thought was quite neat. I like it. I like seeing them think outside the box. I worry that Mega Evolution is kind of going to bring the end of thinking outside the box when it comes to Pokemon Evolution, because now they don't seem to be interested in bringing in other kinds of evolution. They just seem to be focused on, well, we'll just give people Mega Evolutions and that'll be it. And that would be a bit disappointed. Yes, let's rest up a little bit. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. Can I have a cup of tea as well, please? Ah, recovered fully. Excellent. What are you looking at? I heard somewhere there's a cave called the Cave of Origin. Pokemon are revived. Spirits of Pokemon are revived there. Could something like that really happen? Well, this is Game Freak we're talking about. Pokemon logic is not logical in any way, shape or form. Ooh, hey up. Oh, I don't have the, Oh, right, can you see over there? There's like a little bridgey thing. I've got the Mac bike right now, but if I had the Acro bike, I could go over there and explore, so I'm going to have to go swap bikes. That's something that's really annoying. I wish there was a way to have a button that would, swap between the two bikes, because having to go back to Moorville to swap bikes is really annoying. Brains and Brawn, get ready. So we've got probably a psychic type user and a fighting type user right here. Jail and Kale, Kadabra and Machoke. Kale Ravenheart, one of the guys who comes through to my Twitch stream. Right here, fighting me right now. Is that what's happening? Psycho Cut, the Machoke, and yeah. I think I'll mud bomb the Kadabra and hope for maybe getting an accuracy drop. They're increasing their special defense, which is fine. Go ahead and do that. Oh no, normal defense, sorry. Not so good. We need some special attackers out here right now. Wake up slap. Ouch. Bing! I'm awake! I'm awake! We are still going to go Psycho Cut on the Machoke. And we'll go Mud Bomb again on the Kadabra, because that hopefully... Oh, recover. Kadabra, please! Why are you being that guy who just recovers all the time? Anyway, soon hopefully it's going to be 2 against 1, and then we'll be good. This is where Night Slash would come in handy on the old Glade. Night Slash that Kadabra. I think I might take it back to Falaba Town and teach it Night Slash in the meantime. I'm hoping for accuracy drops, you see, with that. Is that not the one that gives accuracy drops? Maybe it's not the one. What should we go for? Oh, I know it's not going to be super very effective. None of these are going to be particularly effective, are they? But close combat at least is stab and very powerful. And then maybe go for the Rock Slide as well. And I'm going to sneeze in a minute. I can feel it coming. Well, that's not going to hurt me, is it? Yes, there was the sneeze. Dang it. Anyway, we took out the Kadabra. I feel like I'm getting a cold. But that's to be expected when you've got children in your class sneezing all over the place. And not necessarily always using hand gel when you tell them to. Darn you, children. Okay, so defeated Brains and Brawn without too much of a problem. Let's have a little quick check on the Pokemon. Who do we need to put up front? Well, Kool-Aid can probably chill at the front still. Level 34. I want to see how far I can get towards Fortree. Fortree or Fortree? Can't remember now. Let's see if I can make it that far. Oh, you don't want to fight me. What are you going to do to me? Do you use Detector? Yes, I do use Detector mode. Yes, the more... Yeah, that's true. The more you use the Dex Nav, the more encounters you have with Pokemon, the higher their search value is. And the higher the search value is, the more likely it is that you're going to get hidden ability Pokemon, or shiny Pokemon, or Pokemon with really good egg moves. Or Pokemon with good IVs. I suppose question of the day today could be, what's the best Pokemon you've found via Dex Navin? On my other game that I've been playing alongside this, just for me personally, I managed to get a Ralts at the beginning with 3 IV stars and Shadow Sneak, and it was a male as well. So I'm hoping to turn that into a really powerful Mega Glade as well in the other game. I think that's probably the best. That's probably the best Dex Nav Pokemon that I've managed to catch. I think on this one I did manage to catch quite a couple of really good Sableye. Loki is one of them. I got another one with I think 2 IV stars and Recover, which was quite nice as well. But no shinies as yet. But I haven't done some Dex Naving for a while, and I haven't purposefully tried to get any shinies via Dex chaining. So hopefully that'll be a thing that I'll be able to do later on. Particularly if I can manage to get the National Dex as well, that would be pretty awesome. So you can go up there with your bike. I know there's a lot of trainers around here, but I'm kind of more interested in trying to get to the next place rather than fighting all the trainers. I can always come back to fight trainers, and also we're not particularly under-leveled right now, so if we miss out a couple of trainers, it's not necessarily going to be the end of the world, right? Come on, Kool-Aids. We have to be a bit careful here, because Swallow could probably bop us, so let's go into Faraday. If Swallow hits us with a flying type move, then Kool-Aid is weak to flying type moves, so we need to be a little bit careful there. Okay, so Faraday, let's go ahead and use Thunderfang. No Mega Evolution because it takes time, and I am aware that we've been doing this for a little bit of a long time. I want to see and try. I want to try and see if we can get as far as we can get. I'm not sure we'll be able to get all the way to Fortree, but I will try. Fortree or Fortree. I need to check that. I need to do some checking. How do we get up there? Right, so that's. Oh, I don't have time for this. Oh, hello. We have Team Aqua. And, oh, is this the Weather Institute? Is that what this is? Dang it. I mean, that means we might need to fight some Team Aqua dudes. Well, maybe, actually. We finish off this bit and that might be the end of the episode then. But there must be something shady going on in here. Must be something shady going on in here. Hi. Welcome to the Weather Institute. There seems to be some kind of disturbance on the second floor, but I'm professional. I'm not easily rattled. Dude, she's like, I can't talk about it, but there's something going on. Please save me. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, hello. We've got the opportunity to access a PC. Nice. Okay, so we're going to grab Loki back. And we're going to have a rest. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to grab Loki back right now. I know that Latias is probably something that would be a good team member, but I don't feel like I really want to use legendaries on this team, so we're going to get our team back to normal. Hello, where's Loki? Is that Loki? That's Loki, innit? Right, okay, it's only because I caught a couple and called them all the same name. Oh, dang it. Right, let's just move you out for a second, and then we're gonna see if we can sort out what's going on here with Team Aqua. That's cool though. So we've got our team back together again. Okay, so the boss got interested in the research here, so he's sent us out. Quit your meddling. No, I shall never quit my meddling. Meddling is what I do best. Okay, Mycena. Oh, we've got Gallade up front. Oh no, we haven't. We've got Loki up front. Forgot about that. Let's see if Loki can use that Rock Smash. Oh, you don't know Cut. That must mean that nobody on my team knows Cut. Oh, it's Pick Up that knew Cut, wasn't it? Dang it. We're gonna have to teach somebody Cut, I guess then. That's really annoying. It's not as effective as I needed it to be, really. But we'll just keep on going because then Loki can catch up levels wise. I don't think that Mycena should be able to bop us too bad. Hopefully. Just going to take a few rock smashes in it. Word. Swagger. You. Just use it. Just use it. Good. Thank you. Oh, yes. Excellent. Might be worth putting Gallade up front, though. Kool-Aid. Golbat. Yes, we're going to switch out. And we'll switch into Kool-Aid. And get that Psycho Cut. Okay, right, so Gallade. Are we going to bring Kool-Aid out? We're going to go for the Psycho Cut. Hopefully that'll be able to deal with Golbat in one hit. Come on, Kool-Aid. We need to teach Team Aqua a lesson. Rightio. Oh, and we get some nice levels as well. Awesome sauce. We definitely don't want to learn Helping Hand, though. That's for sure. And we defeated the Team Aqua Grunts. I wonder how many people we're going to have to fight here. I feel like we've been playing for a long time now. But I want to kind of get this done. So I apologise if this is a really long episode. Please stick with it. Please stick with me. But I understand if you've had enough and you need to tab out or disappear. Nobody needs to listen to me prattling on for hours on end. Okay, so we have a Grimer coming out right now. So I'm feeling maybe going into Kato, going for the Mud Bomb. I think that's what we might do right now. Let's go into Kato real quick, get that Mud Bomb on the go. Take out this Grimer real quick. We need to deal with this. We need to deal with Team Aqua right now in this place. Minimize. I hate you, minimize. Grimer, please. Please, Grimer. Why you do this? Why you do this? Minimize. Flip it, I'm going to get Artemis out here real quick and aerialate your face. Dude, let's try one more because a Mud Bomb should take it out. Oh, I've had it with you. I have had it with you, Grimer. I really have. Right. You asked for this. I was warning you right now. You asked for this. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You really did. Minimize. Sheesh. I need a stomp right now. A stomp does more damage if the opponent has used minimize. But anyway, aerial ace is just always going to hit, so regardless of how many times Grime decides to minimize. So, Ultimates come through. There we go. That's the reason why we need to keep aerial ace around. I see you there, Grimer. And we defeat Team Aqua Grunt again. Da 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 da. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's that girl again. Could it? My friend Bond said I made her sound like a smoker, so maybe I need to avoid. Maybe I need to change her voice. Is this the world Archie hoped to create? Curse you! The precious results of my research. Give them back. Shut your mouth. Steady on. Are you alright? Fine. I'll give it back. I'll give it back alright. The awakening of the super ancient Pokemon will bring about extreme weather. If this happened all over the world, what would become of Pokemon? Not to mention people. Yeah, well, do you know what? You need to be stopped. If you just flood the world full of water, where are the fire types going to go? You know, where are the ground types going to go? They won't appreciate it. And cats. Cats don't particularly like water, do they? You know? You know what I'm saying? It's just not acceptable. We all like, you know, going for a little swim or, yeah, having a wash. We all like to go and walk along the beach where there's a nice bit of sea. But we don't need to have a world full of sea. That would be really boring. Yeah, I'm just going to go and Mega Evolve because, you know what, why not? Maybe I should keep Mega Evolutions just for big battles rather than grunt battles and regular trainers. Haha, Carvanha. You are unable to Mega Evolve until you evolve into a Sharpedo. There you go. I don't care about that rough skin. Have you not seen my Quiff? It's far more powerful than your rough skin. Mightyena, do you know what? Let's switch into Kool-Aid. We'll go for the close combat. Bop that dog. Let's bop it. Okay, Mightyena. Do you know what? These grunts become a little bit repetitive because they all seem to have the same kind of Pokemon. It's like, really? If I was in Team Aqua or Team Magma or any team for that matter, I would not like use the same Pokemon as everybody else. I'd be like, dudes, I've got a Luxray. Why are you all using Mightyena? You know what I'm saying? If I was in Team Aqua, I'd be like, I'd use some cool water type Pokemon that nobody else had. I'd be like, you know, catch me with my Crawdaunt or something. That's dark type too. So a little bit on the dark side, but still pretty cool. You have a Golbat. See, it's just the same. I know, you know, Crobat is quite powerful, but yours isn't a Crobat yet, is it? No, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Team Aqua? Yeah? If you were looking to be the trendsetter of Team Aqua or Team Magma, you know, what two Pokemon would you pack? If I was Team Aqua, maybe a Crawdaunt. Maybe. Crawdaunt is powerful. And a Luxray, because why not? They'd be like, where the heck did you get that Luxray from? Huh? This isn't Sinnoh. And I'd be like, no, true. But I have my ways and means. The black market or something, I don't know. I just say, yeah, I moved here from Sinnoh. Stop threatening to flood the world. I know. They wouldn't let me join Team Aqua, would they, if I said that? Okay, so let's do the Thunder Fang. Hard for me to say it with my accent. Thunder Fang. Thunder Fang. Thunder Fang! Go! Oh, do you know what? For a minute there, I thought my microphone had become unplugged, but it hasn't. Thank goodness for that. That freaked me out for a second there. Like, I'm talking to myself and nobody can hear me. No! Right. We need to do a little bit of healing real quick before we go and fight this woman who is scantily clad and also quite irritating. Okay, so heal up Faraday, because Faraday is going to be pretty useful. Right, so I can't remember what she's got. Probably the same Pokemon as everybody else, because... Hello! Oh my! I even run into you when I'm not on the clock. I wonder why that is. Maybe we're destined to be together. Really? Okay. Wanna know something? Not really now. I feel so empty and downhearted right now. I can't even get my head straight. Helps me take my mind off it. That way, you and your Pokemon battle so straightforwardly and sincerely with such hope. It makes me so mad. You don't even make sense, woman. Seriously. What is it? She's seriously got some kind of screw loose, hasn't she, I think. He's a little bit crazy. Crazy and deranged. Right. Well, there's a Sharpedo on the field. I'm not going into Shiro this time. I'm going to go into Faraday. I fear the Ice Fang. I fear the Ice Fang now. Swagger. You can swagger me all you like, mate. I'm just going to toot on my yellow flute, as always. And then, you know, you've given me an attack boost and I'm not confused anymore. That's how this thing works. Toot toot! I don't quite understand how tooting on a flute works. But it does work. And if it works, then why not? Right, okay, so we are going to fight. We are going to Mega Evolve, and we are going to go into Thunderfang. Let's do this. Because I'm going to show this woman, this Shelly woman, that I'm not to be messed with. It's clearly because I have a Mega Manetric that I'm a serious contender here. I'm a serious Pokemon trainer. I'm a threat. Okay, so see you later, Sharpedo. And Faraday levels up. Awesome. So does Loki, which is what we were looking for. Oh, and Loki wants to learn Z Headbutt. Yes, please. That will be super useful. Dang it, I want to put it over the top of Rock Smash. But I can't forget HMs. See, Shadow Sneak is good because it gets priority. It's 40. Maybe we just forego Shadow Sneak for now. Although that's only 90% accuracy. But I feel like I need it. So if we forego Shadow Sneak for now, I can always heart scale that back on if we need it. Get rid of Rock Smash, heart scale that back on. But we might not need it. I feel like Zen Headbutt is definitely good for the type coverage on that on Loki right there. Giving him a Psychic type. Pretty useful, I reckon. I feel a bit more relaxed. Thanks. As a token of my gratitude, I'll tell you one thing. When Team Aqua know the illustrious Archie's ambitions have been realised, the world will truly return to its beginnings, to before the birth of anything at all. Think for yourself. I missed it. I still haven't figured out for myself what's wrong and what's right. See ya. I'm sure I'll run into you again, though. Archie is probably on the way to Mount Pyre, so I'm telling me what you're going to do. That's not a clever move for bad guys, you know. Oh, thank you, young one. You helped save us from quite a pinch. You okay there, mate? That was truly a slap in the face. Those thieves. What could they hope to gain by investigating the extreme weather patterns of thousands of years ago? Oh, but I'm forgetting myself. First, I must thank you properly for your help. It may seem an odd way of rewarding you, but please take this Pokemon as my thanks. You cannot carry any more Pokemon currently with you. Why don't you come again when you've made space on your team? But as for the data those ruffians were seeking, they wanted to know about the extreme weather conditions that ruled thousands of years ago because of those two super ancient Pokemon. One of that pair was the legendary Pokemon we now know as Kyogre. By absorbing the energy that abounds in the natural world, Kyogre transformed itself, or so it's said. The transformed Kyogre caused so much disturbance to the weather patterns that the world was assaulted by torrential rains and the seas rose around the planet. We refer to this transformation as primal reversion. Its result is the terror we call primal Kyogre. Primal reversion is a possible form of evolution, and yet not like Mega Evolution, or so it has been theorized, but it has never been achieved by any Pokemon other than super ancient legendary Pokemon, and so it has been largely forgotten as a method of evolution. If you'll excuse us then, we'll be heading downstairs now, but talk to us when you have a moment. We want to thank you as well. Okay, so that guy there, that posh guy, bowler hat guy, wants to give us a cast form, which I will do. I will come back and grab, but I don't need that for the team, so I'm not going to bother doing that right now, because you know what? It's not necessary, because we have places to be and things to do, so I will go ahead and grab that off screen. What we will do right now, though, is we will draw the episode to a close, so I want to thank you all for coming and listening and watching and joining in. If you enjoyed it, then please hit that like button. All likes are very gratefully received because, you know, I couldn't do it without you guys and your support, so thank you very much. If you want to answer the question of the day, that'd be awesome, or just drop a general comment below. That'd be fantastic. I do my very best to reply to everybody that comments. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to see you for the next episode of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Let's Play really soon. See you later, guys.